Right. So I want to write, generate random array. So basically, you need to generate the random array. So random integer numbers, you store them, size it's up to you, how many you want in that array. But that method has to return an array for you. So what is the return type? So it should return for you array, integer array. So that's the main program. Let's go and do that. So write a small program. I'm writing here itself. Okay. We have written non-static methods. I'll continue with the non-static methods. And I want to return. So protected. So integer array I want to return. Integer array I want to return. So get random array. Okay. And the size, if you want, you can give it the time of input, but I'm going to fix it 5 elements. Okay, in the below final int size equal to 5. So I'm fixing this size and create an array. Okay, first create an array. So array syntax is so data type array name equal to new. So data type size, you have to give the size. So data type is we want integer array. So int array. So array symbol. And then rand array equal to new int the size. So this is the size you specified. And now if you see, now you know how to generate the random array. So iterate this array with a for loop. Iterate and add each random element to the array. Okay. Now, so for loop you take for, so int always starts with a 0 only. So you are always referring a first element means int I equal to 0, I less than. So array dot length. What is the array name? If you know array already size, right? Dot length you can put. Otherwise you can put a size directly there. The variable size we created here 5. That and I plus plus. Now I need to insert an element, a random element into this array. So how can you insert? So array of I, each position, I need to assign a random number. So you know how to get the random number, right? So math dot random, so multiply by 100. So that's a simple. Every time new number will generate and stores in this position. So you typecast it because, so here this is the integer type and here also it should be integer type. That's how you need to do a typecasting. So each time it will generate a random number. Now you print it. So print now all the elements are stored here. All the elements are stored here. And this every time new value you will get, that value is going to store in this position. And it is iterating every time I value. And check the condition, like 5 elements it will store there. Printing, we are printing, okay? Print. So there are 2 ways you can print. One is using for loop. Otherwise, simple array you want to print, you can print also. So print, I don't need to print, okay? Basically, I don't want to print it. So I just need to return this random. Yeah. So you got the random array, right? So you can reuse this method anywhere to get your array. That's the one simple method. And you can generate here a simple document comment. So write a program to return integer array with random integers, random numbers. Okay, so that's the one program. So next program I want to do, so write a program to print max element in given array, in given integer array. So you have to give an input to this method and return the, so write a program to return max element in given integer array. The input is so basically integer array. So that's I'm going to give an input to this method. So public int, because I want to return a max element. So I'm writing get max element from the array. So integer array. So integer array. So that's a return type methods, all I'm building up here. You can practice all your return type methods, how to generate them. Okay, now, so let's start. So how to do that? You got the input, array input. So maybe I'll use this method. So when I call this method, the parameter I need to pass this method. This method I will pass as a parameter, argument. So you can pass arguments for the method, right? So that's what I'm doing here. First, so you can check if array length is, maybe you can print if you want, first print before finding out the array elements are, you can just print. How to print? So we have a method arrays dot toString method. ToString and just give the array name. That is array name. It will print all the array elements in the square brackets. So that's what this is going to do. Arrays class is available in the java.util package. So this is the class name and this is the package. And I just imported because other package class we are using in this package class. That's why first thing you have to do, import. If I'm just introducing one more concept, exceptions. If num.length, okay, equal to 0, that means no values at all. Then I have to throw new illegal argument exception. Illegal argument exception. So you just say invalid array input. So you can give your own message. That's what this throw keyword will do. So what is this called? What is that? Are you guys with me?
Yeah, it's
What is this?
we didn't assign any values to the array. That's what it.
No, I'm just asking what is that?
It's thrown. No, it's X.
Default construct.
is a default constructor. What is a default constructor?
Without
Where is that a default constructor? First, all the parts I explained already. I already explained, right? Each part. What do you call this entire part? I already told this.
It's a new means it's an object.
That's what, right?
Mhm.
That basics why you are missing. New, and what is this? Okay, at least tell me this. What is this?
Illegal argument exception.
What is this? New after what will be there?
New
class name.
class.
Class. So this is the class. But actually you call this part a parameterized constructor. So you can pass either default constructor or parameterized. Now here this is a parameterized constructor. But the entire thing, this entire thing is called object. Why you are missing that? I already told you, new, wherever new keyword is, that's a new object it is going to create. The fundamental core point. If you miss what is this, what you will do? If that basics are not there in your mind. Please, come on guys, read. That basics is not there, it doesn't work out for you guys. How many times you join? So this throw keyword always followed by an object. That too parameterized constructor. And this new class name parenthesis, this means it's a parameterized. This part is a parameterized constructor. But this entire thing is called object. Because new keyword will create object. Anyhow, so next one is, so let's assume that array first element is the max element. So int max equal to, so how can you say array first element? What is array name here? What is array name here?
Rand array.
Where is rand array in this method, madam?
Sorry.
Num.
Ramesh.
Num, sir.
Num.
Num.
So this is the, so data type square bracket. This is the
Array
array,
name.
right? Num is the array name. Now what is the first element means? How can you get the first element of array?
Index of 0, num of 0.
Num of 0, right? You're right, absolutely. Num of 0. Okay. So I am assigning first element to max variable. So now I need to iterate and check. So the first element is greater or some other elements are max elements. So iterate the array to find out max element. So for loop, always for loop only. That's why I'm saying you have to be stronger with this no for loop. I less than num dot length and I plus plus. Now, so you need to check the condition. What is the condition? If any array element is greater than max element, so if any array element means num of I is greater than max element, then what you need to do? You have to assign that array element to max variable. That's it. So return max element. The simple thing. You're comparing every time this max element is greater than other array element or not. If it is greater than that, this element, what I'm doing, this array element I'm assigning to max. Now it will change the max number. And you're comparing all the elements till last element. So this is the how loop and logic you need to understand. Okay. So next, a similar code. Find the minimum element in given array. Same. Okay. Array elements are, this one is same, but here array first element is the min element. So here variable you change, get min element. So you will change here, but here you have to give only less than symbol. If any array element is less than minimum value, then what you need to do? Assign that array element to the minimum variable. That's it. So only less than symbol here, and your variable you need to modify. So that's the entire another program. So similar programs, two similar programs. Okay. Is this clear? Are any doubts here? You need any explanation?
Clear, Ramesh.
Okay. So next program. So let's move on to the next program. Okay. So next program is, I want to find out duplicate elements in the array. How to find the duplicate elements in the array. So let's find out the duplicate elements in the array. Public. So void print duplicate elements. If you're not writing the programs, and it's very, very difficult, I'm saying, you have to write more array programs. So then only you can answer in the interviews. I'm not going to give a guarantee only these programs you will get. So if you want to know, so attempt interview programs, every day you write at least one program, two programs, and mental calculation you do that, iteration by iteration. So tomorrow any other programs they give us also, if they give, and you can answer easily. Otherwise it's telling array programs, one array program mandatorily it will be there in the interview programs. Okay. Or string programs. These two only mostly they will target in the interviews. Nowadays, language is the crucial part in the interviews. Selenium is dead easy. They are not, so much targeted on the Selenium. Nothing is there to target there. Only in the programming language they will target. So your attention is more important on the programs. Okay, so let's create an array. Okay, let's create an array. So string array will create, and I'll give you exercise for you. Create a integer array and print duplicate elements. Okay, so how to do that? Let's do this. And I'm creating a string array. String. So array languages. I'm just taking a languages. Okay. So you can do like this also. You can just store Java, Python, so Go, Kotlin, right? So I'm just adding Python. Okay. So these are the elements I added. How many elements we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? But how can you compare? So first element, you compare with all other elements. Right? Next, second element, you compare with all other elements. Third element, you compare with all other elements. Fourth element, you compare with all other elements. So this is how you need to do that. Okay. So you need to print all the duplicate elements. Here Java is the one duplicate element, Python is another duplicate element. So let's do that. And see here, you need to take a 2 for loops. Otherwise, you can print also this array before. So string array is string lang array is plus. So arrays dot to string lang. You can just give that. So, but here you have to take a 2 for loops, 1 for loop and all other elements. That means first for loop is so each element. Okay. So then the second element, second for loop starts with the I plus 1. So that's the initialization. First do the for loop for each element comparison. Int I equal to 0, first element, that is 0, and I less than lang dot length and I plus plus. Now second for loop you take int j equal to I plus 1 and j less than lang dot length j plus plus j plus plus. So this is how you can try it out. And now you need to check here condition. If so, this first element is equal to array of j. So you have to check the condition. If so, array, what is the array name? Lang of I. So equals method you have to use for comparing the two string content. Equals lang of z. Lang of j. So then print the array element. Lang of j. That duplicate element you print it. That's it. Okay. So this is the how you can print all the duplicate elements. See that first I value 0. So 0 less than. So whatever the length is there, that is, you do that, all the calculations. So 0 less than, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's true, comes here. So z value, I plus 1 means 0 plus 1, 1. 1 means this is the positions, understand the positions. What are the positions? This is the 0 position. And this is the 1 position. This is the second position. Third, fourth, 5th. So these are the positions. And so you can basically you can check, right? You can check, see that here 0 plus 1, 1 less than 6 is true. So I value 0, lang of 0 means Java, is equal to lang of 1 means Python. These two are equal. The condition is matching or no?
No.
No, sir.
So it's a false. First condition is false. So that means it won't come inside. Now what will happen? Inner for loop only will increment. So inner for loop will increment. So what is inner for loop? J value will become 2. And 2 less than 6, it's true, comes inside. So this is still I value 0 only. And so lang of 0 is Java, and lang of 2 value, lang of 2 value,
Java.
Java.
Java. So both are same. Then it will come inside. This Java will print. Again goes up, and J value will update to 3. So it will keep iterating. So do that calculations and it will help you. Okay, it's going to be easy to understand that. And so that let's do this. J less than 6, it's true, comes inside. Now see that. So lang I value 0, Java, and lang of 3 means go. So Java equal to go. Here go, you will get a value go. Here you will get a Java. So both are equal?
No, sir. False.
False. So it doesn't come inside. It will go up and increment the J value. So J value becomes 4 now. And so 4 less than or equal to 6. It is true. And comes inside and check the condition. So lang of 0 means Java. Lang of 4 means Kotlin. So still
Okay. False.
so goes up again and checks the, so J value will be updated to 5 and checks 5 less than 6. It's true and comes inside. Lang of 0 is Java and lang of 5 is Python. So this is also false. Now here inner for loop again. So it will check the J value, latest J value 6. So 6 less than 6 is false. So now it will go to outer for. So now I value will update to 1. So 1 less than 6 is true and comes inside and it will check. Now, so I value 1. 1 means here, Python. So lang of, now here J value will become 2. 2. That means this one, it will move. This position also, it will move. Inner for loop position also move. Now you are comparing this one with all these elements. So you are comparing Python with all other elements. Now see that. Now it will become 2 less than 6. Here 2, I will J value 2 less than 6. It's true. And comes inside. And lang of 1 is Python. And lang of J value 2. Lang of 2 is Java. So it's false again. Okay, it is false. Now J value will update to 3. So 3 less than 6. It is true, comes inside. Lang of 1 is Python, lang of 3 is Go. So Python equal to Go? No, false. So it again changes to false. Again, J value will update to 4. So 4 less than 6 true, comes inside. Lang of 1 is Python and lang of 4 is Kotlin. So not true. So this is also false. And next one, so it will update to J5 and so update to 5 and 5 less than 6 true, comes inside. Lang of 1 is Python and lang of 5 is Python. Both are equal, so it will be true. So comes inside, Python will print. So that's how it will iterate, and one by one it will print. and again goes up. So next iteration, I value becomes 2 and 2 less than 6 is true. So like that you have to change. Again, position will change. Now it will come to, so I value 2 means, so it becomes a Java. Java you compare with all this. So all here you will get a false, nothing. So it will come inside the if condition. Because here itself it will no end. And next iteration, so I value becomes 3 and 3 less than 6 is true and comes inside. Go will be compared with these two, and it's not true, it will print. Again same it goes. I value becomes 4 and 4 less than 6, it is true and comes inside. And 4 means Kotlin. Kotlin will compare with Python, so not true, and it doesn't go inside this. Now this I value will become 5 and 5 less than 6, it is true, comes inside. And here, see, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 less than 6, false. So it will exit enter this one. And this is how the code will be executed. So this is all manually you do, mentally execute one by one, step by step. So that will really help. Now another program, the exercise program for use. Now we did a string, right? Now you do print duplicate integer numbers in the given array. You take a array, integer array, okay? So in this integer array, so you take some duplicate elements and you print the duplicate elements. So now what is the change comes? Everything same. So only your array will change and the values will change. This is a string, but you will take an integer array. And here what you will use for numbers, how you can compare two numbers. What is the symbol you need to use to compare two numbers?
Equal.
Equal to operator. Very good. Equal to operator you have to use. So double equal to. So single equal to is the assignment operator, right? So you have to use a double equal to. That's the only change here. Instead of dot equals, you put a double equal to. That's it. Remaining everything similar code. Okay. So please finish that exercise. Make a note that exercise and finish and send it to me. Okay. So that really helps you know how you are writing the code also, you can understand. Okay. So let's join back and we'll write a few more programs. Okay.